my friends, how you doing today? Hey, I had a rough weekend. Listen, I had a rough one. Listen, me and the wife, we planned all week long. We were going on a date night. Yes, it was date night for me and the wife, and I was hyped. I was pumped. I was like, yes. Listen, my daughter's like, you should go buy some flowers for her. And I'm like, I haven't bought flowers for my wife in a long time. Maybe I should buy some flowers. But the problem I had is my car has recently failed. It didn't get sticker. Didn't get sticker for rust. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know you cannot get you can't get a inspection sticker for your car for rust. Okay, listen, my father had cars and they were full of rust. My father had a car one time that the floor of the car, he literally would tell us, don't touch the floor. And it wasn't like the game, don't touch the floor. It was like, don't touch the floor. Why do I not touch the floor? Because if you put your foot on the floor mat in the back seat, your foot would go through the floor like the Flintstone mobile, okay? There was so much rust in the back of his car, your foot would go right through the floor. But that was okay, I guess, back in like the 70s, 80s. That was cool. That was okay. That was the in thing to have. But nowadays, if you have a little bit of rust on the side of your car, they're afraid that a child, this is what I was told, a child may touch that rust and may get diphtheria or lockjaw or something. They're gonna need a shot. They're gonna need something's gonna happen to that child. I didn't see it. I brought the thing in and it failed. Didn't fail because the horn ain't working. Because listen, the horn ain't working, okay? It didn't fail because of that. It didn't fail because exhaust leak. It didn't fail because leaking oil all over the ground. Got a little. It failed for none of that stuff. It failed because of rust. That's what it failed because of rust. So I got a guy. I got a kid. I got a kid working on my car. I was like, listen. I do not believe in mechanics. I'm like the anti-mechanic. Okay, I'm like, I don't believe in you. I don't believe in you mechanics because every time I take my car to a mechanic, they charge me hundreds of dollars, and then I drive it off the lot or whatever we call the place where the mechanic works on the car. There's a lot, the garage. I take it out of the garage, and there's something wrong with it, and then they fight with you. They argue with you. Like, oh, I didn't do that. It was the way when you brought it in. If it was the way when I brought it in, why didn't you fix it? Okay, that's the whole idea. That's why you bring a car to a garage to have it fixed, because you get things. Exactly, I bring it to a garage to get it fixed. Okay, that's why you bring a car to a mechanic. You don't bring a car to a mechanic if you want them to just look at your car or look. This is a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Does it make any sense? I mean, that's what we have mechanics for. Mechanics fix things. So therefore, I took the car into the mechanic to have it fixed, and they in turn returned the car, and there's more things broke, and they're like, well, that wasn't broke when we had it. And I'm like, well, I just got the car back, and now it's broke. Well, you didn't tell us about that. Well, I'm like, you're the mechanic, and you didn't see that. It was right on the side of that. I don't get it. I just think that sometimes mechanics, they either break more stuff so you come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you honest mechanics out there, but there are some dishonest mechanics out there that I think break your stuff so that way you come back and you have to things fixed. I had a car. I brought my car one time in to this mechanic, and I gave the guy a hard time because he was working on my brakes. Got the car back, and the car started making all kinds of noises in the back brakes. So I'm like, listen. Brought it back. I'm like, listen, you just fixed the back brakes. You charged me almost $500 to fix my back brakes. The back brakes are still making some kind of noise. Oh, no. That's your front brakes. I'm like, it's not the front brakes. I'm telling you. I can hear it. It's grinding in the back. It's coming from the back brake. No. It's your front brakes. It's going to cost you another $250 to do the front brakes. I'm like, listen, I ain't taking my car back here no more. You guys messed up my car. You got to fix the car. It's the back brakes. Oh, no. It's not the... Listen, they took the car back in. 2 days later, calls me up. Oh, I got to apologize to you, sir. It was the back brakes. One of our mechanics forgot to put in something. I'm like, well, they forgot. And you gave me a bunch of malarkey about how it was my fault and I'm the one that messed up the car. And it wasn't the case. And so I got really upset. And I got upset. Me and the guy went toe to toe. And he ended up fixing it. And he didn't charge me nothing. He was very apologetic. Nice guy, apologetic, real nice guy. But then 2 days later, my front left tire has a slow leak. I don't know why. Is that a mechanic thing? Listen, you guys, listen, I don't know cars. Okay, you want to talk to me about movies? You want to talk to me about toys? You want to talk to me about music? I can answer all kinds of questions for you. But as far as cars go, I know nothing. I don't know nothing about cars. So is that what you guys do? Is that what you do? You do slow leaks? What do you put, like a little pinhole on the inside of the tire there? Like, in about 2 weeks right now, this tire gonna let out. Because now what I got right now, my front left tire, my front driver's side tire, is a slow leak, okay? I put air in it, and then like 4 or 5 days later, I got to put air in it again. About 4 or 5 days later, I got to put air in it again. But this all happened after I had this little problem with the mechanic.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Where am I going with this? I don't know. Wow. Date night, mechanic. This is the problem with Alzheimer's. This is why Alzheimer's is a bad thing. So anyway, we had date night, and so I was supposed to take the car. That's where I was at. I'm sorry. You guys are like, I know what it was. I had to drop my car off with this kid to work on this, because I found this guy working on my car, and he's doing a great job. And he's a good kid. He's working really hard on my car, and I appreciate what he's doing because the kid's on the level. So I'm happy to drop it off there. So unfortunately, we had this date night thing there, and I had to drop off the car. So I go drop off the car. So there's no way I'm buying her flowers. We didn't have no time because we were going to see a concert. The concert started at 8 o'clock, and I had to go cash my paycheck, and I had to go home, and I had to get changed, and then me and the wife had to drive up to the venue to go see the concert, and we had to get parking and all that stuff. So I drop off my car. I see the kid. I'm like, hey, I want to give you some money because I appreciate your work. He's like, oh, that's all I want. And I gave him a little bit, just a little bit. And I was like, oh, I wanted to give him more. And I plan on giving him more because he did that good of a job. So my plan is to go back again this week, maybe drop something in his mailbox because I appreciate his work. And you know, when I appreciate somebody, I want them to hang on there. You know, I want them to kind of, next time I call and I have a dilemma, I want you to pick up the phone. You know, because some people, you call them up and you got a dilemma and they avoid your phone calls, you know, like my family, you know, usually my family's good for that. You know, it's like, oh, we want you when we want you, and we need you when you need you, but when you need us, we're busy. You know, I'm talking to you right now. I'm busy. I don't work. I don't have a job. I don't do nothing all day. But listen, I got no time for you. I got no time for you because I'm busy. Okay, this is a reality, which is my life. So in this case, I want to make sure that people know that I appreciate them, and I don't wait till they drop dead. I don't wait till they drop dead to go stand over their headstones and over their graves and go to the cemetery and into the parlor there. What's that place called? The parlor or the laundry? Not the furniture. The place where you go for the wake. The funeral home. Yeah, I don't wait to go to the funeral home and stand over their grave and over their dead corpse and go, oh, listen, I appreciate you now that you're dropped dead. No, I believe in showing people appreciation when they are alive. That just makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me. I don't know. I think I'm the only person left on this planet that understands this concept of showing people appreciation while they are alive. Listen, if you have a relative or a person that works for you or somebody that you care about, tell them now. You know what? Shut this thing off right now. Stop. Pause. No, don't shut it. Pause it. Because I'm gonna want you to hit that like button. I want you to hit the subscribe button. Listen, pause it. Call them up, FaceTime them. Hey, listen, I appreciate you. No, drop them an I love you. Just I hot you, or listen, or just hot. If you're that lazy, just hit them with a hot, and they'll know that you're thinking of them and you care about them, because you gotta appreciate people when they're alive, because you know, after they're dead, it's no good. You ain't gonna bring them back, and you don't have time to talk to them. You know that "Living Years" song there by Mike and the Mechanics. That song goes on in my head. And that's the truth, man. You should tell people things how you feel about them in the living years. Show them your appreciation in the living years. Listen. You think you want to take that money with you? Listen. You who are sitting there at home, okay, on your thousands and thousands of dollars, okay, and you have people that you know that you care about, okay. What do you think you're gonna do with that money when you drop dead? Know what's gonna happen? People are gonna swoop down. They're gonna take all your money. Or if let's say you get Alzheimer's. Let's say you end up in a home. First, the government's gonna take all your money, okay, and your family's gonna get nothing. And then once you drop dead, the family that you can't stand, the people that you usually not the family, but the people in general that you can't stand are going to come in and take all of your stuff. They're going to come in and they're going to take your stuff, everything that you love and everything you care about. The people you hate the most are going to take your stuff. They're going to take it. So know what you got to do? You got to give it away now. Stop what you're doing right now. Call up somebody. Tell them you love them. And then go show them some appreciation. Take them out for some muffins or something. Take them out for a donut. Go to McDonald's and get them a gift card. Call some. Hey, listen. Hey, Harry, you home right now? I'm coming by. I got something for you. Hey, big old hug. Here's a gift card. I appreciate you. You have a nice day. Okay? Because Harry could be dead tomorrow. Harry could be dead tomorrow, and you don't have a chance to tell Harry that. Tell him now.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
that's how I live my life, my friends. You know, I tell people that I appreciate them. I appreciate you. I appreciate people that subscribe to this channel. I appreciate people that comment. I appreciate when you hit the like. I appreciate when you hit the bell. I appreciate when you share. I appreciate you. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to wait till you drop dead to tell you I appreciate you. Let's start. I got a package in. I got a package in, but I watched some movies this weekend. And I want to talk a little bit about them. First, I went to the concert with the wife. Yeah. I know you asked me, well, how was the concert? Was it good? No, it wasn't good. Okay, there was an opening act. When the opening act is better than the performer you paid for, there's a problem. There might be a problem. Yeah, and you're probably like, who did you go see? Who did you go see? I went to go see some Weird Al. Yeah. Oh. Go figure. You went to go see Weird Al. I couldn't think that would be something that you go see. Yes, I went to go see Weird Al. Wonder why? Because about 6 years ago, I had tickets. I had 4 tickets to go see Weird Al. Gonna go take 2 of my kids and my wife to go see Weird Al. And then my wife won tickets to see Bruce Springsteen. I was like, Weird Al or Bruce Springsteen? Weird Al or Bruce Springsteen? That was pretty much no brainer. It would be let's go see Bruce Springsteen, okay? Because I didn't know how much longer Bruce Springsteen had to live, and I wanted to show Bruce Springsteen some appreciation. That's what happened there. And I was like, I paid for the Weird Al tickets, but the Bruce Springsteen tickets were a gift, okay? They were a gift from God, okay? And I was like, this is a sign. I need to go see me some Bruce. So Weird Al was coming around. My wife's like, I'm like, hey, Weird Al's coming around. And Emo Phillips has opened up. And I love me some Emo Phillips. Oh, Emo Phillips. You know Emo. Yeah. Hey, listen, you know what I'm talking about? Look, call me Mr. Butterfingers. That guy.
Just call me Mr. Butterfingers.
Yeah. Love me some Emo Phillips. I remember him back in the day. I think he was on Mark and Mindy. Or he was on one of those. Love the guy. Wanted to go see him. I was more excited about seeing him than seeing Weird Al, but I was like, I can see me some Weird Al. I want to see some Weird Al. But unfortunately, Weird Al is getting old. He's getting old, and sometimes I think human beings, we don't realize that people get old. I remember Weird Al from UHF. I remember Weird Al from the Eat It and the Fat videos and all that stuff like that. And that's what I thought I was going to go see. I thought I was going to see the costume changing Weird Al. Instead, it was old Weird Al with gray hair, and his 2 bandmates that were older than him with gray hair and kind of really old. They were really old. It was 3 old men sitting on a stage, sitting. They didn't even stand. They didn't stand up and sing one song. That's one song that they stand. Even Al sat there with his accordion, and he played his accordion sitting down. He didn't stand up for anything. Now, I don't know if Al's got his back's hurting or something. I don't know if Al's getting arthritis or something. Al's getting old. Okay, God be with Al. He's still performing, still doing some great songs. I love those parody songs. I still love Weird Al. I still love him. But I had a hard time because what happened was by song number 3, I'm waiting. Maybe Al could have saved me. Maybe listen, I'm blaming you a little bit, Al. I think you might have saved me if you could have. By song number 3, I was having a full-blown anxiety attack. I had an anxiety attack that I could not control. I was white knuckling. Is that what they call white knuckling the hands of the chair? And I don't know if it was the lights. I don't know if it was the smoke. I don't know if it was the lack of masks and the fact that I had the vid back in the day and I was hospitalized for it and I had the fear. But I was having the fear. Something was going on. And then I got a sharp pain in the back of my neck. I got a sharp pain in the back of my neck. Now, if you're still watching this, then this is good. This means YouTube has not caught on to what I'm talking about here. But I went and got a shot of some stuff back in the day, and now I got a bad pain in the back of my neck, and I was afraid. Now hear me out. I was afraid that it was an antenna. It was an antenna coming out from the back of my neck that was contacting people. Okay, because I'm a little crazy. Yeah, and I did contact my daughter and tell about this, and her quote was, quote unquote, "You're crazy. You're crazy, and what you got on your back of your neck, you need to shave the back of your neck. You got like an ingrown hair or something. There's something wrong with you." But literally in my head, I was thinking maybe there's an antenna popping out, and that's contacting people. There's something going on. I don't know what I was thinking. Listen, I'm at a Weird Al show. There's a problem right there. But anyway. So I take the wife out to eat. We go to the Weird Al show. I have this full-blown anxiety attack, and I could not stop it. Song number 3. Now, if Al would have sang me some "Eat It" or some "Fat" or some "I Lost on Jeopardy" or something that I could recognize, maybe he could have saved this attack I was having because I just could not make it go away. So I couldn't wait for the thing to end. I sat there the whole time like that the whole time, my wife's looking at me. She's like, I thought you were just excited about seeing Al. I was like, no, I'm having a full-blown anxiety attack. And I didn't want to tell you I was having an anxiety attack because I didn't want you to be upset or worried or concerned or whatever. But she's like, you were just sitting there smiling away. I was like, what's a smile? I was gritting my teeth. I was like, I was trying to focus on something, but the light, every time I focused on something, the light would hit me in the face, and I was full-blown attacking. It was terrible, 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 terrible. Probably one of the worst. And then the worst part is I got home. We get home that night. I go the whole day, and then Sunday, boom, I wake up, attack again. I mean, it's the IBS attack. I hate most of all. The ones where you're in the bathroom all day and you're crapping your brains out and you're crapping and you're puking and you don't know what's going on. I mean, and the thing is, I'm vid testing. I'm vid testing while this is going on. I'm like, maybe I got the vid. 15 minutes, negative. Maybe I got no. That wasn't. It was just a full-blown anxiety attack. It went on for like 3 days. It was terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Will not go away. I gotta contact the doctor. Gotta go see the doctor. Gotta get that straightened out. But while I was here, going through my anxiety, terrible IBS, vomiting situation there, I watched some movies. And I got a package. Now, first, let me complain about this package here. Package came in the mail like this. Came from my friends from Amazon with the lovely Prime all over it. You would think that they would give me a treat. They would treat me, Mr. Amazon Prime people. But it came exactly like this. Now, does this look sealed to you? Does it look sealed to you? Okay? It looks sealed to you, but it ain't. Because when I picked up the package, it did this. Okay? That ain't right. What's up, Mr. Amazon? Can you see? Was the guy watching? Did he want to see what I got here before I could see it? That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay? Seal these things. I don't understand. It looks sealed. It looks... What's it sealed? I don't get it. And it was a copy of Orange County. I've been waiting to get this for a while. I was kind of excited about it. It was like $13. I was like, yeah, I like this movie. It's a good movie. One of Jack Black's better movies. And it has the guy in it that I had no idea, Colin Hanks. That is Tom Hanks' son. I didn't know it was Tom Hanks' son at the time when I watched the movie until later on when my wife was like, hey, that's Tom Hanks' son. I'm like, oh, Tom Hanks' son is Colin Hanks. Go figure. Hanks. Yeah, makes sense. Great movie. Orange County. Kid wants to go into college. Lives in Orange County. Jack Black's hilarious in this. This is one of the better comedy Jack Black movies, and it just was recently released by, what company is this that pushed this sucker out here? It says MTV on the back. We'll go with that. Paramount. $12 and change on Amazon. I don't have the Prime, but I bulked it up, and for some reason they sent me just the one single movie. If you've seen Orange County, comment below. Hey, yeah, that was a good flick. Yeah, I understand why, but I'm lucky it got to my house. I'm just lucky that it actually did not fall out in the Amazon van. It didn't fall out on the way to the porch. I mean, you could take a picture of the wrapper all you want on my front porch if it has nothing in it. That's a conundrum right there. That's probably something that does happen to people. I bet you these things do fall out. I bet you that they take pictures of the stuff on the porch with an empty package. This still sealed, so the guy did not watch it. But maybe he contemplated theft. Maybe he opened it up. The Amazon guy, he was like, maybe I'll steal this. What? Orange County? Never heard of it. No. If it was a copy of the new Jackass, maybe I would have grabbed that. But not Orange County. No. Not interested. I'll actually give this guy what it is. So he slid it right back in the thing, threw it on my porch, and he took off. But Orange County is available on Blu-ray, and it's only $12 and change on Amazon. If you ever seen it, really good. So next thing here is my issue movie. This issue show. Never watch a movie or a TV show that you think you're gonna enjoy when you're having an anxiety attack, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're never gonna want to watch it again. You're never gonna watch it again. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna ruin the franchise or the TV show or the movie or whatever. Now, I started watching this episode 1, and I was like, yeah, this is good. And it's the Chucky season 1 first episode. I watched the living room with the family. It was really, really good. I'm like, I'm gonna finish the franchise because I can't get the rest of the family to sit down and watch this with me. So I sat down, started watching episode 2. By episode 3, I was having a full-blown anxiety attack again. And now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put on episode 4 and 5. I didn't even get to the second disc yet. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to watch this stuff, because when you have major anxiety attacks and you're watching a movie, unfortunately, and my anxiety friends here, which I'm sure you will comment below because this is the God's honest truth. If you have an anxiety attack while you're watching a movie, whenever you put the movie back in again, it triggers another anxiety attack. Now, listen, if I am wrong, comment, okay? Because this might be a just me thing. This might be a just me thing, because the wife says sometimes it's just me. Okay, this might be a just me thing, but for some reason, this happened to me with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I had a full-blown anxiety attack, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Part 3 or whatever it was, at the movie theater. Now I put Diary of a Wimpy Kid Part 3 on, and I get an anxiety attack. So now I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to finish this franchise, and I'm such a big fan of Chucky, and I love the Chucky movies, but now I have a fear that I'm not going to be able to watch Chucky no more because I had a full-blown anxiety attack, and now this is going to trigger another attack when I put in the rest of the franchise. Now, I will keep you up to date because I want to see the rest. I'm driven to see the rest. This is good. This was a good show. It kept getting better and better and better, and I was on board and excited. But man, it pulls something out of your chest and your neck and your head, and right here. You know what I'm talking about. If you suffer from anxiety issues, you know how difficult it is when you watch a movie and it triggers. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to make it through the rest of Chucky season 1. Let me put these over here. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I might have lost my train of thought there because my lovely daughter had to come in here for some reason I don't even understand.
Me again.
Yeah, so anxiety triggers. I watched another movie. And this one I thought this is one of my soothing movies. This is one of my trigger soothing movies, okay? And so I put it in, and I decided I'm going to watch all the bonus features first. So I watched all the bonus features, and it's Dream a Little Dream. This is a little bit of a quick review on the digitally restored Vestron Video Collector's Edition of Dream a Little Dream. And I got to tell you, compared to the DVD, didn't see too much of a difference. Sorry. Nice to have on Blu-ray. Excited. Special features. I went to the interview, Young at Heart, an interview with Corey Feldman. And I watched this thing. Now listen to me. I am a Corey Feldman fan of sorts. I've been watching Corey Feldman for years. But I had a hard time believing this interview. This was a little bit of a rough interview here because according to him, the director reached out to him and he was like, I want you to pretty much like rewrite the thing with me, and I want you this is your movie, and I want you to make it yours and stuff. And as nice as directors, writers are, I just couldn't. I had a hard time believing that part. And then he tells another story in the interview thing about how he originally had one of his best friends playing the part of Dingo, which is the Corey Haim part, and then Corey Haim came in to drop off his girlfriend, and all of a sudden they gave the part of Dingo to Corey Haim. Now riddle me this, people. Okay, this was in the heights of the Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, the two Coreys thing. I mean, this was the Lost Boys License to Drive thing. This was the big thing. I'm having a hard time believing that's not what the writer director of Dream a Little Dream was after. Like, he wasn't after getting the two Coreys together to make a blockbuster. Okay, I'm having a hard time believing that he left this. He put this money out and decided to say, all right, Corey, this is your movie. You do whatever you want to do. Now, listen, I could be wrong. Corey might be telling the truth. I'm sorry. I apologize, Corey, if that's the truth. But as I'm watching the interview, I just had a hard time with it. I had a hard time believing that because, listen, maybe it's because throughout the years, I've watched this movie so many times. It's been like my go-to movie. I really love this movie. And I couldn't picture Corey Haim or Meredith Salinger or Corey Feldman not being in this movie together. You know what I mean? And when he's name dropping different people and saying this should have been this part and that should have been that part, and I'm like, I don't see it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But the interview was good. It was good to see Corey Feldman talk about how the wardrobe was pretty much his clothes. So all the clothes that you see in here was his clothes, and the dance number was his idea. And he's even talking about, I guess the director or writer, he passed away, and he's saying, I think it's the wife of the director, whatever, I guess there's so much extra footage. Like, this originally was a 5-hour film, so there's 5 hours of extra footage somewhere out there in this world, and he's gonna try to see if he would love to see if what company put this out? Lionsgate. It probably wasn't Lionsgate at the time. It's probably like a Paramount or Touchstone or something like that. want to see if they can get back together again with the wife and see if they can make a director's cut, even though the director's not alive anymore. Maybe with the director's wife to make a director's cut that should have been made. Listen, I am not opposed to that at all, because nothing I love more than some Dream a Little Dream. And to sit through 5 hours of Dream a Little Dream, I can handle it. I could totally handle it. Listen, I can't handle the 5 hours of that Hobbit stuff, but I can handle 5 hours of me some Dream a Little Dream bonus footage and stuff like that crammed into a movie. I think that would be cool. I think it would be interesting, and I think I would enjoy that very much so. But do I think they're gonna give Corey the chance to do so? I don't think so. I think that I think we're very lucky that we got a Vestron video release of this thing. I was very thankful that we got a Vestron video release of this thing. I'm still looking for my Watches 1 with Corey Haim. I'm still waiting for my Fast Getaway with Corey Haim. Where are these movies? Was it Dream Machines with Corey Haim? I'm still waiting for all these. Prayer of the Roller Boys on Blu-ray with Corey Haim. I'm still waiting for all of these movies. I was thankful to get me some Dream a Little Dream Vestron video, digital stuff there. But are they going to give Corey the chance to make a director's cut of Dream a Little Dream? Probably not. Probably not. And do I believe that the writer-director told him that this was his film and he can do whatever he wants? I don't know. He says so. We'll see. I don't know. Will we see? We're not going to see. I'm not going to see. I'll never really know. Listen, if you worked with him during this film, maybe you know. Maybe you're watching this, you can comment below that. Yeah, that's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. What Corey's saying is the truth. That's the truth. Was that the name of his thing that he did? The Truth? Corey Feldman? The two Corys, The Truth? Hey, I love me some Corey Feldman, man. I love me watching some Corey Feldman stuff. But I had a hard time with the interview. I was just like, it was very much, it's me, Corey Feldman. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, he's getting older in age. He's got, this is what he's got. So, bring it back. Yeah, Corey, go. You can grab some license to drive and make a director's cut of that. Go grab that too. A director's cut of Lost Boys is kind of perfection as it is. But if you got some extra stuff you want to add into the Lost Boys, I'm on board for that too. I will buy that Special Arrow 3-disc director's cut, TV cut, regular cut of the Lost Boys. I'm all over that. And I'd be on a box set of this thing too if you can get me a director's cut, regular cut, TV cut, whatever. I'd be all over that too. I don't think there was a TV cut though, because I don't think this was ever aired on regular TV. But I watched this. I watched the interviews. I watched the bonus stuff, and then I watched the movie. And to this day, it still holds up as being one of my favorite all-time movies of all time. Favorite movies of all time, and definitely an anxiety breaker. This was an anxiety breaker. It brings me back to happy times. Brings me back to happy times as a child. And that's what some movies do. Some movies they help you. And some movies cause you to have anxiety. Some help you with anxiety. Some cause you to have anxiety. Life ain't easy. Life ain't easy. And listen, what makes me happy is when you guys hit the like button and when you hit the subscribe button. That makes me very, very happy. And I appreciate when you guys do that stuff. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you spent sitting here with me and listening to me babble on about God knows what. The funny thing is I'm saying God knows what because I can't even remember what I said 10 minutes ago. That could be a problem. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a problem. I'm starting to think that as I get older and I forget things, that's a good thing. Because listen, when I watch a movie now, lately when I watch a movie, it's like watching all for the first time. I put a movie on, I'm like, that's a good movie. And I watched it like a month ago, but I can't remember it because for some reason my mind. But people keep telling me it's not Alzheimer's. You're not getting Alzheimer, because you're not getting that. You just got a lot on your mind. Okay, you're very stressed. That's what I say. They say I got a lot of stress, so I'm forgetting things. Well, I listen. I am stressed to the gills. My dream. If you made it this far, you want to hear my dream in life. This YouTube thing. Okay, thrifting, buying, talking, showing this right here. And the only way that you can make this dream come true, let's call this the like a Make-A-Wish Foundation for me. Okay, this is my wish. If I can have one wish, I want this to blow up. I want the subscribers. Listen, I don't play the lottery. I ain't gonna win the lottery. This is my lottery. You are my lottery. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make a boy's dream come true. Just make a boy's dream come true. And I will see you later.